All right, some of you guys have let me know this morning that Joesthetics or Joe Lindner has passed away, and you wanted to know what my opinion about it is. And I've actually spoken about him a year ago, along the lines with him and Tristan Lee. So, in case you've never subscribed to my channel or don't know who this person is, he was a very popular YouTuber, millions of fans, worked for Primeval Labs, did a couple of bodybuilding shows, and what he was mostly known for, as the name Joe Aesthetics is concerned, he had that shredded and ripped physique, the aesthetics, the ZYZZ physique, essentially, uh, which is very desirable to a number of people. Everybody wants to have that nice, lean, shredded, aesthetic physique. But again, I brought this up a year ago, and it looks like the chickens have come home to roost. Uh, here's the thing, folks. What I spoke about last year was that in all of his pictures that he shows, and a lot of these social media people show their pictures, he was always shredded. He never actually had an off season. So and obviously he was well below 5% body fat, and he was maintaining that pretty much year round. And folks, that is very dangerous. Okay, you have to understand that you need to have some body fat because that helps regulate your things like the endocrine system, helps regulate the cardiovascular system, which we'll get to in just a minute. It regulate, having body fat, having that some body fat in your body is essential to regulate your system. Without that, your body pretty much goes haywire. It goes crazy. So the thing about it is that it's being reported that he had a heart attack, which again doesn't surprise me. And what probably brought on the heart attack is probably going to be bradycardia. And what is bradycardia? Well, that's when your heart runs slower than the normal rate. Now, an adult heart rate, is going to be between 60 to 100 beats per minute. Uh, of course, when you're sleeping, it's going to be a little bit less. But uh, whenever you maintain that low body fat percentage and you have bradycardia, it causes damage over time to the heart tissue. And when you have a slow heartbeat, obviously, your body itself is basically being starved of nutrients, of the electrolytes that are necessary to regulate it. Uh, so as a result, and I'm gonna honestly take a wild guess and say that this probably happened during him while he was sleeping, that his heart simply slowed down to the point to where after extended amount of time, uh that it just, his body just failed. It just kicked out, and as a result, cardiac arrest. Bradycardia is not going to be something that happens immediately. It happens over time, uh which he's been at that low body fat percentage, as far as I know, for at least 2 years, possibly even longer. So today was pretty much a day to where body just said, I had enough. I had enough. So folks, this is a hard lesson to learn. I feel really bad that he's actually passed away, but I think this is a learning lesson to everyone that is wishing to compete, that again, you can't maintain a low body fat percentage like that for so long. With the bradycardia, that's just going to cause more damage to your heart, and it's not going to uh, when you have that slower heartbeat, your body is getting slowly starved to death of its nutrients and its essential electrolytes and stuff like that. And when that happens over time, your body finally fails. You go into cardiac arrest. It just says, I've had enough. But again, hopefully this is going to be a very hard lesson to learn for a lot of people, because a lot of people looked up to him. They saw a shredded physique and they wanted to be like him. And there's nothing wrong with having a ripped and shredded physique, but don't try to maintain it forever. You need to have an off season. You need to get some body fat back into you. And you'll still look good even at 7 or 8% body fat, but as long as you have some in it there, you're not only going to look good, but you're also going to feel good. I mean, I can imagine how bad he was feeling. I mean, despite the pictures that he was showing, I'm more than sure that he felt like crap for the last couple of months here, with his heart pretty much slowing down. But again, that's probably his likely cause of death is going to be bradycardia. We'll just have to see. But, I spoke about this a year ago and I pretty much saw it coming. But that's all I got to say on this subject. You folks have a good day.